Before this episode of Memory Bank plays, I would just like to let everybody know that this will be my final Memory Bank for now. Um, I have a lot going on in my life, and there's a lot of other passion projects that I want to do, so I'm going to put this one on hold. If you guys want to see the return of Memory Bank, please feel free to let me know, and by any means, enjoy. Hello and welcome to Memory Bank. This is the podcast where I ask my friends about the future and the past. This is episode 15, and I got a new friend with me now, and his name is Omar. How you doing, Omar?
I'm doing good, and I'm a little bit nervous, but I'll
What?
probably be fine.
Another nervous person. Haven't seen one of those before.
How many of
Everyone's.
those have you gotten?
I understand. How's your day been, though?
It's been alright. Took my dog out to play. He got exceedingly tired, actually relatively quickly this time, so
Oh, so
he
that's
got to
good.
come back home.
Got some extra
Yeah,
time on you.
yep. I got to prepare for this podcast.
Perfect, perfect. I love to hear that. And yeah, so have you ever done anything like this before?
I actually have not been on a podcast. I've watched them. If you watch The Internet Historian, he does
Yeah,
some relatively funny ones. I
I
suggest you go watch that after you watch this
I
and
have.
all other of Ozzy's videos.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Little self
Yeah,
promotion from a guest. Love it.
I think you deserve it. You're a pretty cool guy.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of podcasts, but I have not participated in one myself.
Okay, well, first time for everything then. So, yeah. For this then, I'm gonna do a question from your past first and foremost. And the way that I have this set up is basically, I feel like a very key thing to life. While it may not buy you happiness, it can buy you a lot of things, and that's money. So, like, money can buy you a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
And when we're young, we don't really understand the concept of money because usually it's your parents that are buying everything. But then,
Hmm.
of course, we're a bit more grown up. We have our own money on our hands, whether that be through allowance or through a job, or you're still paying off from your family. But for my question to you, then, what is the last thing that you have that you've bought?
The last thing I bought, I remember it just like it was yesterday,
Because it was
because it was
probably
yesterday.
yesterday. Ah,
Yep, you got me there.
ooh, perfect.
I got 2 bottles of pink lemonade or strawberry lemonade from Wawa's.
2 bottles
It was
of pink lemonade,
strawberry.
strawberry
Yeah.
lemonade. Is there a
Honestly,
difference?
same difference.
Okay.
I don't know. I wouldn't recognize it,
Okay.
but
From Wawa.
from Wawa's, yeah.
You know what's
My sister. Oh, sorry.
sorry. You can finish your side real quick.
My sister. She came home from school. She walked up to me. She's like, "I want something to eat. Can you take me somewhere?" I'm like, "I'm going to Wawa's." She's just like, "Okay, I'll go there and get food." And then she comes back with just a smoothie. She's like, "This is all I wanted."
That's
And
not yeah, that's not food.
it's not, but she owes me money now
Oh,
because
well, there you
I'm
go.
stingy. But yeah,
Well, I understand that completely. I'd be stingy with my money a little bit too. If you got money, you paying for your damn ass.
yeah,
Very, very rare occasions where you'll actually pay for somebody else because it, it, you know I like money.
I like money a lot
I
too.
like money. But what I was gonna say is like how we bring up like stores and stuff like this. I feel like we've brought up stores, and the crazy thing is, I don't know how well known Wawa is across the I guess the world, maybe even just United States. Do you know how big
Um,
Wawa is? Is it just a South thing, or is it like America thing,
I
or is it like a worldwide thing?
I I think, well, for me, my experience with it is here in Florida and in Alabama, where my cousins live.
Hmm.
So, I was introduced to it by my aunties and cousins when they went there. They're like, "Oh, I want a sandwich. I want this and that." And like for me, I just thought, "Oh, we're at a gas station. Where are we gonna buy gas station food?"
Yeah.
Right? Because I didn't really care. But then we
Hmm.
went inside, and you just get to order food right there. And for me, I was like, whoa, this is pretty cool.
Yeah. Wawa, like I was introduced to it when they built one nearby in Oakleaf when I lived there. And
Yeah.
like it blew my mind because I thought it was just a normal gas station until my mom sent me on like a quick food run and she wanted Wawa and I'm like, what the hell? I walked in there and I saw like it's not only like a gas station, it's also like like a little in and out area. You can actually sit and eat your food there. Um, and then you got your normal like gas station amenities, and I'm like, what the hell? They got like everything here.
That was really surprising for me. Everyone got smoothies and stuff, and
Hmm.
I'm not a big fan of smoothies, but I got one anyways because I didn't want to be left out.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough, but I mean, smoothies to me are just generally good. I can always go for a smoothie.
Yeah,
You gotta,
but yeah, that introduction to Wawa's was cool. They had a whole bunch. Like for me, it was the fact that like I could see like where they were making the food at because it was just right there in the middle of the store. I
yeah,
was like, wow, that's awesome.
yeah, just
But
slap pop there, right there. I think they all like. I don't know, Wawa. I feel like if it isn't a worldwide thing or if it isn't like a national wide thing at the very least, I think Wawa should branch out.
yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Is that
You're gonna
okay
look
for
at
you
yeah,
then?
no, go for it. I wanna. I'm curious. I just sometimes I get lazy with these kind of things, and I just like to make random assumptions.
Fair. All right. If I zoom out, wait, what? This is probably only near me. Wawa see locations.
I
Uh,
mean, maybe you could look up is
this looks like it
Wawa.
looks like a Florida thing.
It's just Florida, but you said it was
I don't know. Maybe I'm going insane.
nationwide. Is Wawa nationwide? Operating in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland,
Yep, I
Virginia,
just
Washington, D.C., and Florida. So it looks like it's actually an East thing.
well,
It's an East thing. It's not even a North versus South. This is an Eastern thing.
yeah, that makes sense. So
Okay. Well, I think you should start going west, Wawa. You got something great going on. Unless
that's
maybe other people have like alternative companies that are like the same thing. But yeah, no, I can respect the Wawa purchase because Wawa is a great like general everything. I wouldn't even call it a gas station. I call it just a general store
true.
at
I
that
go.
point. They just
I
got your
honestly
generals.
go there for the bread. Surprisingly, the bread's just good.
Yeah. And then I know the last thing that I bought was uh, not even yesterday. It was actually just now. I got back from eating lunch and I got a burrito from Qdoba.
What burrito was it? What was in the burrito?
It was adobo chicken. You got your
Hmm.
white rice. You got your cheese, your spicy queso, your fajita veggies, some habanero salsa, and jalapeno verde.
Yeah, nice. N- I have a question. Are you picky with your foods?
A little bit. Not
Yeah.
extraordinarily picky, but like if you noticed on a burrito, from what I've listed, I did not list beans. I hate beans.
Oh, I
Um,
can. For me, it's I think I'm really picky, right?
yeah.
I'm just trying to get over that
Hmm.
because being picky is annoying because then I get teased about it, and I hate being teased. I
Oh
hate it.
yeah.
That's a joke.
No,
But
no, no. I'd tease people for being picky.
like I honestly want to try things because I think I have a stigma about a lot of food,
Hmm.
just because I didn't like it when I was a little kid.
Yep.
Like beans, I don't like them a lot. I can tolerate them because my mom just throws them in our rice,
Hmm.
so I have to suffer for it.
Yep.
But I can tolerate it nowadays, but I'm still trying to try stuff. Like I never really liked guac that much as a kid.
Guac.
Guac and avocados,
Oh.
guacamole.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. No, I get you. Guac.
Uh,
I yeah. So guac wasn't a big like. I actually haven't had guac until I went to like a Chipotle or a Qdoba, and I asked for
True.
guac, and I was like, "Yeah, this is pretty good." My brother's really the reason why I'm not picky, if I can be completely honest, because I stick to comfort food.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
the thing is, it's like I wouldn't consider myself that picky because of the fact that like if a person were to tell me to try something, I try it. It's
Mm-hmm.
just I prefer to stick to my comfort food. So,
Ah, yes, cheeseburger and fries.
just the old reliable. But yeah, if we go out and do something, and I mean, I'm fine with eating whatever.
Yeah. For me, I'll at least try it if they let me.
Yeah, if they let you, you're not gonna buy it.
Yeah, I mean, why would I spend money on something I might not like?
Yeah, that whole argument that it's like then it's a little wall. Yeah, I understand. But what was I gonna go on about? Oh yeah, and then if we're talking about foods that I just generally don't like, it's not even like foods that I disliked as a kid. It's like even now, it's just my brain has like programmed itself to reject these foods. So
Fair.
like I've tried them a bit recently, and they still give me that
Mm.
disgusting, like I can't eat this kind of feel. And
That's
yeah,
kind of what happened for me with guacamole. Cause the first time I tried it was at a bowling alley, but it wasn't. It was at a bowling alley, right? But it wasn't like old rundown bowling alley. It was actually a pretty famous place, right?
okay.
Where it wasn't like they had what was it, a bar? I can't believe I forgot what that was. But they had a bar, and it was essentially a restaurant where you could bowl at, and you
Hmm.
could order food while bowling, as you can normally do in bowling
Yeah.
alley. At least the ones that I'm by. So my family got it was a big stack of chips, and it had like a whole bunch of sauces on it. It looked really nice, and I tried it, and it had guac on it, and that was like the first time I tried guac. I'm like, this isn't that bad. I'm able to eat it. It's okay. And then, like a couple minutes later, I had to throw up,
Oh,
and and now I associate that with guac and avocados, and like it's really hard for me to eat them now. I'm not a big fan.
damn.
Like I'm still able to try it because I know it probably wasn't the guac that made me throw up. It was probably something else. But like, it's more of a mental thing where like
Yeah,
I'd rather not.
you associated it. It was just association.
Once that happens, it's kind of doomed from there.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, for me, I don't like beans. I can't just I like the taste of beans. I don't like the texture of beans.
Oh yeah, texture. That is
And
a
yeah, I'm kind of a texture person. I can get over it in some instances, but beans for whatever reason it's just a no. I don't like the pasty kind of
yeah.
thing there going on. But the reason I also say I like the taste of beans, like I actually do like the taste of beans, is because I've had like bean soup before, and I've had things that are like they are beans. It's just in a way
Yeah.
that isn't pasty.
Yeah. I was gonna say beanie, but
Yeah,
I don't think that
but
works.
so beans, um, corn. Do not put corn near me, please. Like that one was like when that's a young one. That like
Uh,
I've been programmed ever since I was little to just have a dislike for corn.
you know
Because
why?
yeah, so when I was young, I'd always eat corn, and it was everything that I ate. I wouldn't eat anything else, according to my mom. And then one
Uh,
fateful day, I think I not only proceeded to like have like it's just 4 year old me shitting himself over some
uh-huh.
corn. I also think I had another instance where I had like a really sick day, and I was just vomiting all day from corn.
Aw.
So
Man.
it was like a double whammy. And
That
after
corn
that,
is not allowed.
nah, no, I can't do corn anymore. Like it's been like my mom has tried to sneak corn into my foods. I remember this one funny time that she tried to sneak in, I think it was corn into my food. And it was like a mix of like a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, and I didn't notice. So I ended up like starting to eat, and then I think my mouth actually straight up filtered the corn, and I spit, and so you just see me take a big spoon of whatever my mom gave me. I forgot what she gave me. She likes to try all different types of food, so I lose track of the names.
Yeah.
So I just take a big spoonful of it, take it out. You see me like starting to like swallow it all, and then I just open my mouth and take out a piece of corn. I'm like, what is this? What are you trying to do to
What are you
me?
doing?
What are you trying to pull here? So yeah, I just have a
Whoa.
natural filter for corn. I just can't stand it. I can eat popped corn. That is the only exception. I can eat popped corn.
Can you even? Uh, yeah, popcorn is just way different from normal. So
Yeah, popped corn I can do. I can't do like corn on the cob. I can't do buttered corn. I can't do the little corn bits. Like I can't do it. I can't eat that. Get it away from me. So those are definitely my two biggest like nitpicks on food. But yeah, I definitely agree with you. I definitely with like trying new things and trying your best not to become picky. Because I used to be a very picky child.
bad news.
Uh oh.
My computer, my my Discord chose to restart out of nowhere. I don't know why. And then after that, my PC said that I have to repair my drivers, but it'll probably be fine.
Okay. Do you want to take a break?
No, 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 wait. It'll finish restarting soon. Yeah, there you
Okay.
go. I'm back. That was stupid.
I might honestly keep that in. That's funny.
Aw,
It's
fair
okay.
enough, man.
It's okay. I've messed up many times too. I think even last episode I messed up the intro. Episode 2 I actually don't know what I choked on. It was something invisible, but I proceeded to just be suddenly frozen in time as I was doing my intro. So, mistakes like those happen.
Okay,
But
cool.
yeah, like I was saying, corns and beans just don't get that shit near me. Uh and I said I was agreeing with you that I because I used to be a picky child. I definitely wanted to become less picky, and I think I'm just a little bit ahead of you on that curve because I wouldn't consider myself picky anymore because I can just eat anything except for
Yeah,
corn and bean. But that's about it.
I get that. Yeah,
But yeah, good to see our last purchases were food and drink.
food and drink is so good.
Yeah, they're the essentials. It may have been boring answers, some might say, because they're like, "Oh man, I want you to buy something cool off of Amazon. Give me a step." Nah, this is how
Nah,
life. This is how life is.
honestly, I don't
Li-
need stuff off Amazon, but I need food and drink.
I think the last like non food drink purchase I've made is probably like a game. Realistically, I've probably bought like a.
Actually, I think it's the same thing. I think that it was Monster Hunter Rise because
Uh huh.
Brandon baited me into getting the game,
Friend of
right?
yours? Yeah, friend of
Yeah,
us.
a friend of mine. Yeah.
Friend of us.
Um.
Yeah, Brandon. He hasn't been on yet. I'm planning to get all these people on. But
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, Brandon got me to get it, right? I have the game. I think I only have like a couple hours in it because I haven't gotten past the beginning part where everything is super slow,
hmm
right? And also, I just have to force myself to play the game for like 15 minutes, and then like that's how you get into a game. But for some reason, I'm like, I'm gonna play this game today. I know I played $60 for Monster Hunter Rise, but I feel like playing another game.
Fair enough.
And whenever I'm on another game, Brenda's like, Omar, you should play Rise. I'm like, yes, I should. I really should. But I'm playing this right now.
Okay, I do remember the last thing I bought, and that wasn't food or drink. It was a gift game for my close friend, and it's called Observation Duty.
Hmm.
I think it's like a horror game, and I know it because it was on his wish list, so I ended up buying it for him. Because oh yeah, because the this is how the conversation went down.
Okay.
He just randomly like messages me and like he's like, "You should give me a game. Buy all of my games that are on my wish list." And I'm like, "Why? Why me?" Because he's asked me this on different occasions. He doesn't ask anybody else. He just goes up to me like, "Ozzy, buy my wish list." And I asked
Dude.
him like, "Why do you keep choosing me?" And he's like, "Because you have you have the strongest resolve." And he starts complimenting me. My message afterwards was check your Steam. So I got him a game.
It worked out in the end for
Yeah, it
him, huh?
worked out in the end for him. I respected him for that. Don't try that on me, anybody else who is listening to this. It's not going to work. That was a one and done. Anyway,
Yeah.
uh, I want to switch our subjects. I want to now go into our future, whether it scare you or not, the future. Um, and for you, I wanted to know, do you see yourself living the same way you do now in the future? So what I mean by this is the days that you're living right now. Um, it's more of like a people have like a cycle going on in their days. It may not be a routine, but you can get a loose general idea. Like for me, it would probably be like wake up, start up my computer, get some work done, grab brunch, come
Yeah.
back, play some games with friends, and maybe work on like a side project, and then go to bed. So that's like would be like a general example of like my idea. I only listed that I ate once a day, but I eat more. I do have dinner. But yeah, so you have like a general loosely ended like idea of how your days are. And the I want to ask this because I'm curious to see if what would change, I guess, cuz I realistically I don't think for this question we would be living the exact same way as we are now
Yeah.
in the future. So I do want to know like what you would change on your living patterns between now and your future self.
Okay. So I didn't think this is what the question was going to be about, but it's not. I don't have to prepare a lot for it.
No.
I mean, I didn't really prepare for the other questions. I just knew what they were. But so right now, I'm really just I wake up, like go do the stuff in the bathroom, brush your teeth and all that, and then from there on, it's just like right now I live doing whatever I want to do
Yeah.
because like I have college and I have games and I have my dog and I have family I have to worry about.
Mhm.
But I just do whatever is on my mind at the time, right? Like this morning, I went to the bathroom and did all that stuff, said hi to my mom, and then I thought, I'm hungry, so I was gonna eat food. But before I ate the food, I noticed my dog's bowl was empty, so I filled water and food and gave him water and food, right? Like for me, I just do whatever's on my mind.
Yeah.
I have a feeling like in the future, that's probably not gonna pass. Like it'll pass like a little bit, right? For my free time. But not for like I'll probably have to plan out my days a bit more, right? Cuz I can be like I'm going to do my homework now, right? And then
Mhm.
I'll attempt to do my homework because I know myself very well. I probably don't do my homework all the time, so I'm going to say it. But in the future, I should probably set up times for when I'm gonna do things, right? Like I'm gonna get all my homework done starting at this time and then actually do that
Mhm.
instead of being like, I feel like doing my homework now. Because for me at least, it's not working too well. I don't want to admit that, but I know it's not working too well.
Well,
Makes
I
me
mean, I
sad.
think admitting is a definite big part of the process of learning something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can see where you're going with this. So yeah, you wouldn't see yourself living the same way.
No.
I did kind of force you to say no, but at the same time, I'm going to make you say no. Because
Yeah.
you're not living like this in the future. Neither am I. Um, especially with college and everything. So I see that a big part of what you were talking about is becoming a lot more organized with your time, organization, routine,
Yes. Organization.
planning, making ideas that and just I yeah, planning, just planning
Yeah.
ideas of doing something at a certain time. And yeah, that's definitely a big part. I think, especially for when you get into the workforce. And you depending on what you're working on, you'll either have big projects or like you start working at this time and you stop working at this time. And you
Yeah.
plan stuff around that and that kind of thing. So I totally understand that. I think a definite like change in my life pattern is probably going to be. I feel like I'm not like 100% confident, but I definitely feel like a big thing that's going to change in terms of my living is probably the times that I sleep. Feel like I'd see a change in sleep pattern. I'd probably end up
Ooh,
sleeping earlier to wake up earlier because I'm a huge morning person.
yeah.
That's my prediction. So I'll be very surprised if I end up as one of the people that wake up like halfway through the afternoon, like my brother. My brother does that a lot.
Mhm.
So
I for me, I like honestly, I'm switching it a bit to sleep patterns now, but my sleep pattern is kind of crazy because I can tend to go to sleep around 12 and I'll wake up at 5 because that's when I set my alarms to wake up.
yeah,
Because for me, waking up early, sometimes I hate myself for it, but I generally think that's a good idea. I don't like going to sleep early
mm-hmm.
because for me, going to sleep early feels like I'm not using my time well. I don't really use my time well, anyways, but it feels like I can be doing something else before I go to sleep,
yeah.
right? Be it playing a game or cleaning up some messes in the house or messing with my dog, who's pretty cool. Uh, so like my sleep, the amount of time I sleep, I think is below average because
Well, yeah, you just said 12 to 5. You're giving yourself 5 hours.
yeah, but I have classes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So one of the things I realized there was a day where I missed class because I went to sleep. I wanted to take a nap in the afternoon, and then I woke up at 12 a.m.
Oh.
So it was like super dark, and I'm like, what the heck? Shit, I checked my phone. It's 12. I'm like, oh well, I don't care anymore.
Well, that was a quick get over it, and there you go.
Yeah, it was mainly because I was tired at the time. Because when I'm tired, things either impact me super hard or very little. Like
You're either
I
numb to it all or the most sensitive.
that's exactly how it works, right? I woke up, I'm like, oh, I got class. I checked my phone. Oh, it doesn't matter. I went back to sleep and woke up an hour later, like, oh, I'm hungry.
Yeah, you just vibe. I get that.
Yeah,
Uh,
like,
yeah, I could see why you fall asleep throughout the day though. 5 hours is such a little time to give yourself. I think waking up early is definitely an important thing, but I think the amount of time you sleep is another important thing.
oh, absolutely.
Like,
Luckily, like recently, I've been going to sleep more at 10 or 9 and stuff, which is a bit better. And I think I'm
I think that's
probably gonna,
great for what you
yeah.
got.
I just know in the past, because this is memory bank,
Oh
I
yeah.
would I ran track, right? I ran
Mm-hmm.
track and did cross country, and I had an awful habit of doing exercise, coming home, and then playing games or doing homework, and then going to sleep late and having to wake up. That was
Ooh,
terrible.
yeah. No, no, no rest.
No rest, because eventually I got into the habit of taking naps, quote unquote naps, where they were just me going to sleep and waking up in the middle of the night, then doing stuff, then going back to sleep.
God.
And while they fixed it a little bit, it was not very helpful. I was generally very tired when I went to school.
Yeah, I could understand that completely. How many hours would you say you got on average?
Let's I had to wake. I woke up at 5 because that was the high school time I woke up at.
Yep.
So I woke up at 5, got home, and then what was it that I did? I had to do homework, play games. I think I went to sleep at. There was one time I went to sleep at 3 o'clock, and then I woke up at 8,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm like, oh, I have to do stuff. I did some stuff, and then at 10 I went back to sleep. Like that
It,
day was, it was not it.
I can tell you woke up. Was this a school day too? Because school started
It was
for
a school day, yeah.
yeah. For context, school started for us at like what 7:15, 7:40. No, no,
Yeah, it
7:45.
started at 7:45,
Yeah,
but I had to get to my bus stop at like 6:20 something.
yeah.
So I could wake up at 6 and be ready, but I woke up at 5 to give myself time.
Hmm.
I wake up at 5. I get home at like 2:20,
Mm-hmm.
do stuff, and then I have to go. And then I went and took a nap, right?
Yeah.
Uh, I woke up. I remembered I'm like, I have homework I need to do. I don't care. I went back to sleep.
I don't give a single damn.
Yeah, it was not the best time,
Mm-hmm.
but I would say I woke up. I didn't wake up. I was still tired. So
So on average, how would
on
you like
average,
five?
I
Five or
think I got
less?
6 hours of sleep. I
Six.
didn't. I think I got 6 hours of sleep, and then
Okay.
I took naps.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And this just reminded me of a time where I was actually sleep deprived.
Oh my god.
Like there was we were coming home from an airport, right?
Mm-hmm.
We arrived in the airport. We had to sleep there because we didn't have a ride or a hotel.
Yep.
So we slept in the airport for like 5 hours, and it wasn't that comfortable. I can normally sleep on the floor, but like
That one
not in
wasn't
the
it.
airport. Nah, that one wasn't it. Their what is it? The benches had handlebars in between every single seat, so you couldn't sleep well there. Made me sad.
Yeah. I wouldn't expect sleeping in an airport to be very nice.
But then I tried to go to sleep on the plane, and for some reason it just didn't work out. And just so you know, we slept at the airport on a Sunday, and
Yep.
we arrived back in Florida on Monday, and we had to drive. They had to take me to school,
What the
so
hell?
I went to school immediately after airport.
What the hell? That sounds
Not my
exhausting.
not my best moment.
Oh my
I
god.
I was sitting in school. I could be writing, and then I stop. I would feel my pencil fall down on the table. My eyes are just closing when I'm sitting there. Like,
Your body can't stop it. It wants to sleep. I totally get that. Oh my god. That sounds like an awful day.
uh, and
Man.
all in all, I don't think I was. I was just tired. I wasn't annoyed. Well, no, I was annoyed. My
Oh
teachers
yeah.
kept calling on me. Right? I'm like, yeah, because I'm not disrespectful to my teachers.
Mm-hmm.
I just, I was just really tired. I'm like, yeah, okay. They're like, "Are you okay?" I'm just tired. I'm saying half this stuff with my eyes closed because I was that sleepy, man. And
Yeah.
then I have Mr. Henderson's class. He's a cool teacher who lets you wear headphones. It's very nice. I had headphones in. I was listening to music while doing my work. I fell asleep like 5 times while waking up again because I knew I couldn't go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I walk into my science class. She does not like you wearing earbuds in her class. I walk in there, my earbuds are still in my ears. I'm sitting there, and I just go to sleep. I'm sitting up. I go to sleep. She calls my name. She's like, "Why do you have earbuds in your ears?" I'm like, what? What?" I start tapping my ears. I feel them. I take them out. I'm like, sorry, I forgot.
And just fell back
Like,
asleep.
like she looks at me like, "Did you? Are you okay?"
At least she was concerned.
Oh yeah. It's like, just take them out. Don't put them back in. I'm like, okay, yeah. And then I'm sitting back in class, right? I'm just dozing off again. Like you can see me, like when I doze off sitting up, I start leaning back and forth, like I'm rocking myself to
To keep.
sleep.
Oh man.
Like I'm trying not to, right? It's just
Yeah, it's just happening
super
though.
high.
Well, yeah, you've been awake for a long time. I understand that, and the sleep that you did get wasn't a really good one. So
Oh yeah, when I got home, I knocked myself out. I laid on my bed, and then I woke up in the middle of the night again. Like, oh, I felt so good when I woke up,
I
man.
bet you did. I bet you did.
And then I didn't do anything because I was just like, I'm hungry, and then I went back to sleep. But I was still like, you know how you feel good, but you can still get tired.
Well,
That's exactly what.
yeah, the way you're catching up on the sleep, I respect it. But yeah, for me though, I think currently my normal hours now are like 1 to 8, so I get 7.
That's good.
Sometimes I get 8. I'll sleep in for an eighth one. and wake up at 9 because I don't have late. I don't have early classes anymore. Made
That's
sure of that.
yeah, that's probably a really good choice. For me,
Yeah.
I have because I was stupid and waited to choose my classes, I got one at I believe 8:30, which leads into a class at 10 o'clock, which ends at 12:15.
So your entire morning's just gone.
That's an entire morning gone, right?
Yeah.
And then on another day, I have a class at 10 o'clock, and then I have another class at 5:30.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, you got the jank ass schedule there, the boof
Oh
ass
yeah.
schedule. What the hell, dude? Yeah, you literally got things that nobody wanted. The late classes and the early classes.
What I find funny is that I don't mind the late class that much, right?
Mhm.
Sure, it takes a good chunk of my afternoon, but it wasn't that bad. Like the
Mhm.
first time I went there, I'm like, wow, this is okay. And then I started driving home at night, and I'm like, wow, everyone goes slightly faster than normal. I like this.
Nice. But yeah. Um so what we've gathered here today is that food and drink are very commonly bought.
Oh yeah.
And you should get your sleep, and that is something that we're hopefully changing for the better here.
If
And
if
yeah.
not, I will annoy my. All right, I'm probably gonna watch this video and then
Actually,
go
yeah,
to
here you
sleep.
go. Give yourself
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's the perfect way to end it off. Give yourself a message to your future self, and then give
Okay.
another message to just anybody in general. Anybody or everybody.
All right. So my message to everyone: get a good amount of sleep. Okay, like it'll be worth it. Another thing, you're doing okay. You're doing all right. Just so you know, you'll probably be all right. This is a little bit motivational, but I think some people are gonna need it.
Mhm.
And then to me specifically, manage your time. Like, oh man, you need to manage your time.
Yeah, future
'Cause,
Omar, if you're not managing your time, you suck.
yeah,
Yeah, you
I'm gonna beat
suck.
you
Yeah,
up.
we're gonna kill you.
Yeah, I'll go over there and I'll beat you up, and then make you get sleep. Yeah,
Yeah, how you gonna like that? We're gonna knock you out so that you can actually get some proper sleep.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
Uh,
fun. I had a good time talking with you.
Me
Thank you for
too.
coming on. And yeah, so everybody, this has been Memory Bank episode 15. I hope you all enjoyed, and yeah, see you
All
all in the
right.
future.
Oh, dude,
Oh
true.
yeah, so true. Bye.
Bye.